Hi guys, my name's David from TMdesigns. Today I'll be doing a review on the Evolution Rage 2 multi-purpose chop saw. A bit of a disclaimer first that Evolution have sent me the saw to do a review on. They aren't paying me to say it's the best saw ever made or anything like that. They've said be honest, give us an honest review of what I think of it, do us a little video and you know, put it through some different tests and see how it performs. So let's get to it. So it's a 14-inch carbide tooth blade. It's a steel blade. It's not like the old traditional abrasive saw blades, where it's very dusty, very noisy, but throws out sparks everywhere. This cuts very cleanly, quickly, and once you do cut through steel, for example, the material is pretty much cold to the touch as soon as you've cut through it. So some of the advantages of using this steel carbide tooth blade is that it doesn't lose any depth. So if you're cutting through big material, if you've used an abrasive saw in the past, you'll know it's over time you're cutting through stuff, the blade wears down. You can't always get right the way through the material wherever it is you're cutting. Whereas with this, it doesn't lose any of its diameter, so it'll just continuously cut through big stock time and time again. Now these blades are meant to last 10 times longer than an abrasive blade, so for every one of these blades it's the equivalent of 10 abrasive blades. Now the replacement blades for these, they aren't cheap, but when you think how long they're going to last, it's not bad value for money, to be honest. They're about between 55 and 60 £60 for a replacement blade, but for the advantages that this blade can do compared to the abrasive blades, it's well worth that money. So what I'll do is I'll bring the camera a bit closer. We can have a look at it, some of the features, and then we'll put some material through it and see how it copes. So we'll take a closer look now at the machine. You can see that the blade's completely covered with this steel shroud. And as soon as you start to pull down on the handle, that'll retract back, exposing the blade behind, allowing you to cut through your material. There's also the adjustable clamp. It's very simple to use. Simply put your material onto your base, wind the clamp in, nip it up, and then cut through your material. This can also be set for doing mitre cuts. Very simple. Using the Allen key provided, crack off the 2 bolts on the rear fence. Now that can be adjusted from 0, 15 degrees, 30 degrees to 45 degrees. Once you've set it to whatever angle you need, simply nip them bolts up, put your material in, clamp down again, and there you go, you're set for doing 45. So what we'll do, I'll set the machine at 90, we'll get some different material and we'll put it through the saw and see how it performs putting through different stock. So before we do any cuts, let's just talk a little bit about shop safety. So we need some good earmuffs, full face shield to protect your eyes from flying bits of metal, some gloves. There's no need really for a respirator, as these aren't like the old abrasive saws. They don't chuck up dust everywhere, so you can wear one if you want, but I'm not going to bother. So let's just put the safety gear on, and then we can put our material. So this is a piece of 40mm by 2.5mm thick wall box section. We'll just put it into the machine, clamp it down, and then let's go. You do get there's a little tiny bit of a burr, but it literally just falls off. As you can see, very clean cut, very quick, there's no heat. I'll do it again, but without my glove on, just to show you. Cold. There's a little tiny little bit of heat, but nothing. If you used to do that with an abrasive saw, you'd end up with a big burn mark on your hand. So as you can see, that was no trouble whatsoever for the saw. So let's try, we'll try this bit of 4x2. This is, I've hammered in a load of nails. Let's see what it does with this. Make sure I go through the nails. Let's go. Again, no heat, no problem, straight through. So there's no, doesn't struggle with wood. The next thing we've got is this piece of aluminium. It's the only piece I've got really, to be honest, and it's about 6mm thick, 80mm wide. This is the first time I've actually ever cut through aluminium with this machine, so this is new to me with how it's going to go. Clamp it in. Cold to the touch. No heat. There's no heat in that whatsoever. So let's try something a bit more substantial. So here we've got some more box section. This is thicker stuff. This is 80mm by 80mm. It's 3mm thick. So let's see how it copes going through bigger stuff. Snip it up. Again, cold to the touch. The bit that's been cut off, that's it for burr, but you can literally just peel that off. Very clean, cold, ready to be worked with. What else have we got? So we've got some CHS, mild steel, 3mm thick wall again. So using the V clamp provided, simply slide that over your clamp. That'll hold round stock more securely. Clamp that in. Cold to the touch. So as you can see, it's not struggling to cut through anything. It's super quick, super clean. A little bit of a burr there on that one, but just peels off. Nice and clean, ready to be worked with. So it doesn't leave any dust or nastiness in the air. It literally just these little metal shards. I don't know if you can see that. That's what it produces once you've done your cuts. Right guys, so now we're set up to do the 45-degree angle cuts. I've set up my old abrasive saw as well with 45 degree, just so we can do a side-by-side comparison on the accuracy. Let's go through this one. As you can see, it's left a little bit of a burr on the cut piece. I don't know if you can make that out. Just a little bit. You can just knock that off with the grinder. So that's the mitre cut. I don't know if you can see that. So I'll just go through with the abrasive saw now. It'll be off screen, so you can see that took a little bit longer. It is bigger stock that I've just been going through with that, but as you can see, it's full of burrs. It's like a razor, them side bits on every side really. Another one on the corner there. I'll just knock that off. So, I mean, to be fair, it's not a bad mitre cut, that one. But the burrs that it's left behind, they will literally cut your hands to bits. Compared to the Evolution one, there's no burrs on that whatsoever. Nice and tight. Right guys, so that's my review on the Evolution Rage 2 chop saw. It's my first review I've ever done. So yeah, if you've got any questions, comments, you can comment below on this post. If you would like to purchase one of these machines, you can contact Evolution through the Facebook page or the website. If you're kind of doing the stuff I do, or you work with steel, and you're looking for something a bit different rather than the old abrasive saws, I can't recommend these high enough. They are a really good piece of kit. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope it's been informative, and thanks a lot.